So the year is coming to an end, pretty close, a couple more months left. Christmas is right around the corner, so I figured what a great present to give to you guys for doing more collaborations. This is the year of collaborating. So if you're a brick brand, you want to reach out to me, I'll do it. Let's just do it. Today, we're looking at this crazy set. I'm serious. This set may be my favorite set for 2024. And this is from Funwhole. Thank you so much for Funwhole for reaching out to me. They've given me the affiliate link. I'll put the link in the description. I'll put the store link in the description. I never had any issues with Funwhole, right, Chris? We've been all good? Yeah, all right. So first of all, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. How are you watching? Peeps. Well, I try to review as many sets as I can, but of course I'm way behind. But there's plenty of good YouTubers out there, like She Clicks Bricks and Mark's Build. Mark, did I say your channel name right? I'll put his link in the comment down below in the description. There's a lot more coming out, so go support these YouTubers, and they're doing a bunch of Funwhole sets as well. Funwhole has been amazing. The funny thing is, I was pretty sure we did the first Funwhole set 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I was one of the first ones to get it because they were an unknown brand. I said, what is this set? Let's just grab it and take a look at it. And they mostly focused on lighting before for bricks. Not sets, Chris. They were doing lights. And, oh, by the way, what's up, Chris? How are you doing?
Good.
All right. Chris is excited to play with my Funwhole.
Funwhole.
And Chris, I'll play with your Funwhole later.
Oh.
This will be a fun time. Anyway, for that log cabin, I didn't put the wiring inside because you know me, I don't like lights. But that was 2 years ago. 2 years later, I have seen some crazy improvements. This set is on another level. The other thing too, this set is a cyberpunk theme, which we have not seen many of. We did one brand before, but they haven't released the second half. This is gonna fix your need for that. And it has kind of a Ninjago vibe to it. So let's check this out. What you're looking at is from Funwhole. They call this the apartment, but we're just gonna call it Cyberpunk apartment. Let's get that clear. F9042, 2,507 pieces. Delight, day and night. Chris, this thing is so amazing. It comes with an incredible, insane amount of lights. It is meticulous. You really can't see the wires. They're really well hidden, except for some spot. But they did such an incredible job of placing the wires very carefully. You do have to be a lot more careful when you're building this, by the way, because you're adding wiring. The wiring is just as important as laying the bricks down. Intimidating? Yes. Because it looks really complicated. When you first open the box, they want you to test all the wires, and you're like, dude, there's so many wires, it looks really complicated. Let me tell you, take it easy, do it step by step, and it's pretty easy to put in. The end result, I'm going to just show it to you right now. If I turn on the battery pack, you have two options, by the way. You can have the battery pack box. If you've done Funwhole before, you know what that is. Or you can use a USB-C box. Just use a wire to your powered bank, and you get something that looks like this, which is actually really incredible, man. The difference between this Funwhole and the other ones is this one is doing a whole neon style vibe. They're using lights through the tube there, and they're getting lights on these plastic signages, which is like really incredible quality. That is crazy, man. Actually, Chris, let's just turn off the lights right now, just to show you what this thing looks like in the dark. There we go. Boom. Dude, doesn't that look crazy? Incredible, right? This for sure is next level right now, man. Especially the blinking light down there and the tube. We've seen the tube style done before, but it's really bright. You can really see it well lit up, and it lights up on each floor on the inside. This thing can come apart, which is really wild. We got that out of the way. That should have caught your attention. The other great thing is I'm gonna leave the lights on right now. It's using just regular batteries in the battery pack. Each floor can come off without any hesitation whatsoever. How much money did they spend to develop something like this? This is off the charts. Okay, but first of all, let me show you the box, the manual, and the unique figures that comes with the Funwhole set. All the funness is in this Funwhole box. Funwhole. Great presentation, but you can see right there, they just call it the apartments. Chris, if you saw this box, would you buy the set?
Yeah.
Oh, right away, man.
Really like the, I forgot.
The Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cyberpunk sets.
Color.
Yeah, the color, the neon.
Really nice.
It's pretty close to the set representation. It's not like doing eye candy stuff. It looks like exactly what it is. And the back of the box here, oh, it's not much, it's just like a warning information in different languages. You can actually see the figures on the side, and it'll also tell you like what's included in the set. Like wiring, lighting, all that kind of stuff. And they have all that technical stuff. It's a very thick box though, so it shouldn't get destroyed. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to, oh, yeah, it opens up like that. Oh yeah, there is an air box design there, Chris. There you go, on the inside, you got that. Looks like the Matrix style coating going down. Very cool, right, Chris? This is one box I'm actually sad to throw away. But it's a nice box though. Thank you, Funwhole, for sending it with the box. You get 2 massive books, easy to follow. Just be very patient if you're gonna do the lighting. Could you do them without the lighting? You could. You still have to use the specific pieces to get the right height and stuff. And those specific pieces are really crazy. You're gonna see that in a second. But just to show you a page from the book, there, like so. Super easy to follow. Did I have any issues? I think the only issues I really had was the colors. Might look slightly off, but you'll know because it's quite easy to go through each bag, which are all numbered, by the way. Numbered bag, yay! And if you haven't, or you don't know about Funwhole, or you don't know how many sets, dude, they released in 2 years, Chris. Look how many sets they have released in 2 years' time, okay? They started kind of with these series first, the retro houses. There we go, we did like the wood cabin. They came out with more, and they just started to come out with even more, right? And then they started to do a lot of modulars. I haven't reviewed these modulars because it cost me money to get samples. In every single video of mine for all the sets, we buy them and I review them for you. But Funwhole, if you want to send me modulars, go for it. They have a new one too, which we're gonna see in a second. Then they have like all these new stalls and these cars. And they even have medieval stuff. This is within 2 years, man. Right?
Is it all original?
Yeah, all original, man. And look at this one.
Really?
Chris, this is real steampunk, man.
Yeah.
You know, people swear by these ones. Steampunk. Steampunk. Think about that, 2 years, man. There's some brands that just only release like 2 or 3 sets within the 2 years. And there's also the Old Western, Chris. Cowboy style.
Wow.
You like cowboy style, Chris?
No.
Salon. I actually do have something very similar to this one from the Brick competition. It's behind me on the shelf if you guys haven't seen it. And then you go into the newer one. So this is another Cyberpunk that goes with this set that we're going to review.
Cool, this one.
And then this is going to be a new one coming up, the Skate modular building.
Wow.
And the Chili Dog. Chili Dog trailer. And of course, finally, the one that we're going to look at right now. So I already opened mine. I didn't do an unboxing or anything, but just to show you that there are very special, specific pieces that come with this. This is what one of the wiring looks like, which is very thin, by the way. And then you get all the lighting kit into this box, which is a great box, by the way. This one keep all the spares and all your figures inside so you don't lose them. So open it up. Let me take out some of the stuff in here. Oh, look, I've actually have 2 more guys here. Ooh, there are more guys right here. So inside the box is just like that, some spares. You got the instructions here for the battery pack. Keep the screw off, man. The lid actually slides in pretty tight. Don't need to use the screw after you put the batteries in. Then you get this card right here. Nice presentation in color, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Nice bright orange. This is a service card, man. If you have any problems, contact them. Don't contact me, man. I'm not the one who's making these sets, but I'm just gonna help them out anyway. You can support me by doing the whole affiliate link clicking. You get 20% off, and if it's good enough, then they'll send me more sets to review for you guys. I guess that's kind of how it works. All the lighting gets put into each bag. My advice is keep the kits and the wires in the respective bags. They will tell you when you need to use bag number 3. Maybe halfway through the book, it'll go back to like bag 4 and then back to bag 3. So be aware of that. Lots of wires though. You got the screwdriver that comes with opening that piece. You got the Funwhole tweezer, which I've been using a lot from the wood cabin. Chris, this is like my favorite tweezer, right? We're constantly using this one. And then you get this brick separator that even has their logo there. FO, let's just call this brand FO. You stick this in your Funwhole and you take them apart with that. Chris, you like this side or this side? Anyway.
Both sides.
Both sides. You need to get some sprue with some tools. We've seen this before. And then finally, Chris, you're gonna have to get really close because I'm gonna show this right here. By the way, these are compatible with the standard bricks, just saying. So there's like 3, there may be more inside the set, but from the spares, you get these really unique pieces that it's new to me, but it won't be new to you guys that have been doing Funwhole. And this one right here, it looks like a smiley face. It's like, when you look at the manual, it looks like it's smiling at you. Gotta make sure you put those in the right direction, and the way the wiring goes in, it might go through one hole and out another one. So just be aware, be very careful how you do this one and this one, all right? If you were to put the wire inside like this, and I'll hold it up for you, like that, the wire goes all the way through, and then you would take a standard brick and put it on top, and you can still kind of travel through the wire. So there's no biting down on the wire, there's no damaging of the wires. So hopefully the set will last a lot longer. And also, they have smaller ones here, like this one. I can go through there. So we're gonna put this back on top, like so. Same deal, right? Go all the way through, so it's not gonna get caught or anything. So if you had to actually like go through here, like this, like so, and then you take that piece off, you just kind of line it up in the middle. You just have to make the wires more straight, and then you can do that. You can see, it's like magic, man. That's how they hide all the wiring. And the set has some height to it too, so that's why they can hide it even better. So this set does come with figures. It's their own style, their own creation. There's 7 of them. If you're gonna ask me now if they can be compatible, they're not, except for the heads and the hair pieces can be switched around. Bodies are totally different. And I was telling Chris, yeah, I like the design is fine, the printing is great. They're different. You can always use your own figures with the set. However, I was telling Chris, because Chris used to live in San Fran, I'm like, yo, remember back in the day, I'm still around right now, Pillsbury Doughboy, where you buy the dough and you pop it, and the character, like that fat little white guy that you tickle his belly. That's what these guys remind me of, especially like how fat they are. If I turn these guys around, they look cute, man. A little bit tricky putting the arms and the hands. I couldn't tell which direction the hand is. I guess it's kind of universal. The problem with being fat is that they don't look so mean, right? Even the mean one looks really cute. Like jolly looking characters. The color might be off on some, but overall, great. You get your characters, your figures, and we can throw them on the set. Overall impressions, Chris, what do you think when you see this?
So cool.
Oh, this is no joke. Genuinely, I felt like this was one of my favorite sets for this year. I totally enjoyed the whole process. I had 0 issues. It's just a little bit more patience. Be gentle. Use the tweezers. That's what the tweezers are there for actually pulling in and out the wire parts. If I had to say something or nitpick about the set, when the lights are off, it kind of has like normal vibe look to it. The lights definitely help. But even the interior, when I was building, I'm like, oh, it's a little bit more simple. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It does, to me, feel like kind of a Ninjago vibe to it. If I just rotate real fast with me here, you can see the size of it. Chris, do you feel it's bigger or smaller than usual?
Pretty big.
Pretty big? You feel pretty big?
Pretty good. Good size. I like that, man. I like big, man.
Yeah, just, you know what? Go buy the set right now.
Yes.
This is the only place you're really going to get a Cyberpunk theme building like this. It's just like a near perfect score for me. I brought it into the office. Nothing fell apart, like maybe the tree, but it was so easy to bring in. There was one mistake, one little mistake. The hamburger's upside down. Can't flip it, man. It's embossed in this. It's like etched into the plastic. The French fry, I think they forgot to flip it. Because if you flip it upside down, the wording won't be right. It says Neon Eats there.
How about the box?
Oh, it's upside down too in the box.
Maybe they did it on purpose.
Maybe it's on purpose. Maybe it's, I don't know, man.
Maybe they did it on purpose, you know.
Oh. Let's just pretend that was intentional, so we know that's not a mistake. For the purpose of this video, I'm keeping the battery pack there. You don't have to have the battery pack there at all. It's actually just mounted in, so I can pull it out like that, like so. So if you didn't want to use this, you can unplug it, you turn it off here, and then you just unplug it from here, pull that out, and then it's free of that. And then this part you can just connect to your regular USB outlet. You don't have to use a battery pack. If you want to just power it for the whole day, you can. But for the sake of this video, I'll keep it in here, and we'll keep the wiring there. I mentioned before, sometimes sets can look very messy with the colors, but I feel like this one's really like cyberpunky. I like the colors. Chris, you like the colors?
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I want to mention is that there are no stickers on the set. Everything is printed, so they're spending a lot of money to do all the prints here and do these crazy looking signages that are like transparent on plastic. Crazy. The other thing too is I was reminded by Jang Bricks. Jang, what's up, man? I watched your Funwhole review. You just did it recently, and I was telling him about this one, and he replied. And I guess you could say that this is on Mills, right? Like, it's kind of a raised platform. I'm not familiar with Mills, man. That's how far behind I am on legit sets. And for the purpose of the set, it's done like that because they're gonna try to hide the wire as best as they can. Each floor is totally different from one another, which is great. The techniques for putting in all these curved parts, and like doing the pieces here. There's a garage down here, and the railing on the top. And this platform over here, it's like separately built and you slot it in. Is really, really great. Now if we look down here, you got the street corner here, which is very messy. You got boxes and rails, and you even have a sewer area here, which is kind of like open so you can fall inside. Lots of printed pieces on the tile, which quality is like really, really good. And then you can see that there is a garage here. It's very hard to get inside this part, but the garage door does open up and close just fine. And I love the vending machine over here. We'll see all this close up, but just to show you the surrounding area first, you even have like a little road down there for the cars to come into the garage. And you have a little shop down here. A little doggy hanging out here and a little rat right behind it. But I like the look of this. I like how it's raised and you have some studded areas, perfect to put your figures. And boy, that sign right here, that's the best sign, right, Chris? Like nice and flashy. They got the staircase to come up to this second floor here, which is a little bit dark. I kind of wish they had a little bit more lights. It could be a little bit stronger here. But the room is really small. For sure you can't get in there, so you have to take the set off. But I like the design, right? I like how it comes up here, the overall look here. This is like crazy good, man. So fun. So far, Chris, when you're looking at this, do you see any wires hanging around?
No, man.
Right, there's no wires, right? You'll start to see them more in the back, but like all this is like decoration. And they want you to cut the pipes to the hole. You can cut these ones to make it shorter, but I kind of just didn't want to mess with them too much, so I left them there like that. And it's just crazy how the light can leak through this. And it's really strong. You can see it so well on the camera, yeah? So that's pretty good. Then again, you got this train-looking platform thing there. And what's crazy is this part was built really, really well. You can kind of, I mean, you don't have to do it like that, but you can get in here much easier. So this can be angled at any position that you like that. You like it like this, you know, all the way in like that. It's up to you. It holds in really, really well. I like the trans clear blue bricks there. Then we come to the third floor here. The staircase actually goes up through here, so I like how everything is connected. Dude, these signs, Chris, are like plastic, but it actually slides in, so you can start to see the wire there. And I like how it just kind of loosely sits. So when you build it, you can just twist it like that, so you can lay the floor flat when you take it apart. You got this, which is probably the only loose piece. I think it's designed that way, but it doesn't do anything. It's just like maybe it's a water tank, a futuristic water tank right there. And you can actually see in this floor, can't really see it on the bottom floors, but it's all totally lit up here and here. And you can actually start to see the wires on this side. You can see how they go through the wire in here. You get like a bunch of these pieces. Very easy, but you need to use the tweezers to get them out. You can use your fingers if you're small enough and just kind of twist them out. They go through the bricks here. Nothing is really interfering with each other. Just to show you this view right here, you can actually see the bottom where it kind of starts to come out here. It looks like it can connect to another building, man, to light up. I guess this is like a continuation because it's not connected right now. There's the battery pack box. If I were just to turn it off for now, just to show you what it would look like without it there, you can kind of see that you don't have to have that pack there at all, but I have the mount and the studs there to put it on. It's all studded out there, which is fine to me. But you can start to see like all more printing there, and you can see this box is where all the wires are traveling underneath. But even underneath this, it's all totally hidden, man, the way that they do it. Then we come to the back side here, which is the most plain. But if I were to put the battery pack back here, let's just keep the lights on. The cool thing is that each floor can open up. So I'm gonna open it up now, just like this. Take this out here. We'll see the detail of those later, but just to show you that all three floors open up and it has light coming through. Pretty crazy, right? So it's nice to visually look at it. It is very hard to get your hands inside, right? The bottom one's pretty cool because it can rotate like that, so you can switch the back to the front. No, that's pretty nuts, man.
Very nice.
It's all walled off, right? It's not an open back, which is great. I wish more sets would be like this. The original Funwhole was an open back. I think people probably complain enough that the newer sets are not open back, if I remember. So we slide it over here. I think the only crazy thing is the tree. It can pop off on you easy. You can kind of see how the wires here coming through there. Got a ladder there, a little camera over here, trash bag down there, trash can over here, another sign with a rail there. There's a doggy, and if I move the rail, there's Chris' favorite animal, the rat, going inside.
Damn.
And look, that's a Cyberpunk dog, man. Hey Elon, we need an AI dog, man, not an AI robot. AI dog would be badass, man. I would buy an AI dog. Remember the Sony ones?
Yes, I love the Sony one.
Sony Able. Lights are all still on. Let's separate the floors. I'll start from the top and we'll lay it down and we'll look at the details on the bottom. So if I were to take off the top here and kind of just jiggle it, you can see the light on the tower has come off. And if I put it here and go like this, there's the connector so that you can separate each floor and the lights will turn off and on when you put it back. Dude, that's insane. Do the same thing here. We'll pull this one up. Does it easily come off? Let's see. Yes, you can see the light turning off. See how I just push it down and it turns on and off? It's because same deal. It is connected to this piece here, which kind of came off there, but I'll put it back here. You can see it right there. That's where it's connected. You can see how the wires are going through all these pieces and being completely hidden. Pretty wild, right? So you can flip the sign like this, and then we can put this flat over here like that without disturbing the piece. This one is connected to the vending machine. So make sure you unplug this little wire here. That's just no lights for that part. So if I go back here and push up here. Yeah, we're coming up. Is it right? Is it right? Might be tight down on the clutch because I think I tightened it all down. Let's see. Yeah, we have to pull this pipe out. I forgot about the platform piece. Take it off like that. We can put this down. So the platform is connected here, but you can totally separate it later. So here's what the apartment, so they say, looks like on the first floor with the tops off. Now you can kind of see what's going on. And yeah, it is kind of small, like when it comes to the building part. You know, I always like things bigger, just like Chris said. Bigger, the better. But hey man, I'll take the set as is because this is a badass set, man. Here's a closer look at the sewer area. So unfortunate thing is if I take the cones out of the way like that, take the bag out of the way, this is all printed by the way, and it has a texture and feel to it. I love it. The manhole cover cannot really fit on top to close. So it's just offset on purpose. Here's a closer look at this side here. The connector again on this side, Chris. So definitely must connect to other buildings. Yo, this vending machine is amazing, man. Chris, the detail on this is pretty wild. I like the size and everything, right? It's got like printing there on the window, printing on all the pieces on the inside, printing on the side, printing everywhere. So if I were to pop it off, the light is connected or the wire is connected there. You can actually see like this piece here when you open it up. So this part is supposed to be a sticker that sticks on there. This one I could actually kind of just jiggle out and just take off there. So it's off. So if I were to see the details there, we can actually try to open this part up. Let me just see if I can pry this open for you really quickly. Take out this piece here just to show you there. Look at that. Milk, potato chips, steel. Not quite sure what steel is. I like this. This build was amazing. I just wish it was functioning, like something really dropped out. That would be so good. Let me pop this part off to show you that inside you have this piece that turns in a circular motion, which is so good, man. And it's so easy to lay the next floor on top. You should have zero issues with that. Yo, dude, so this is like a mechanic shop. I'm not quite sure. It's like tools. Maybe you're supposed to work on a robot in there, man.
Yeah,
Maybe,
robot.
yeah, robot. Fix your robot up. There's one little light here. I think the purple light's a little bit weak to me, but it still shows off really well. I like the way they did the seating and the chair and everything. That is so good, right? And if I flip it to the side here and turn it, you can see it's a really bright light. And this is like a motorcycle repair. And this piece is loose, but it's supposed to be that way. And if I just barely take this part off, I think I can just kind of pull this up here just to show you. Yeah, you can see how bright that is now, right?
Wow.
It's like it's weird. It's like a fluorescent bulb. I've never seen that light before, but that
It's a
is.
new design.
I don't know, man. They might have had this in the other sets, but crazy, the quality. Over here, you got a little shop behind the doggy. It's probably the only thing where it's like, you really can't get inside there. You got an order here, French fries there. You got some things on the countertop. There is a shelf back there, but it's really small. There's the door from the back and also the door here that goes into this garage area. We got the garage over here. You can just, it's typical way you build it. You just have to follow the instructions to make sure that it rolls up and down smoothly. As you can see, it's perfectly fine. And I love the design of like how they did the rail, some inverted pieces upside down. You can see the chair on the inside there. And if I try to rotate it for you this side and go, wee, look, fix your bike up there, ride the motorbike out here. So yeah, this is more for bikes, not for cars, but maybe it'll fit a small, tiny car in there. Then come over here. I like the little poles everywhere. And that right there is the knob where you open and close the garage door. Just want to show you really quickly that these are all printed tiles. I like how there's a step down here and the slopes up there and it has some depth to it. That's just freaking amazing, man. Back over here, let's just admire. Well, first of all, there's a newspaper on the bottom, but let's just admire this light that's blinking. It blinks fast, it changes colors, and has different patterns of blinking. Now it's blinking nice and slow. Dude, Chris, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, very nice.
The nuts thing is the way that it fits into the lights, the stand here is gently pushed in. It's not being squeezed inside, so it's easy to pull out like that. And look how thin the LED is, man. Yo, what the hell? It's crazy. So you just slide it in like that and it's gentle, man. Yo, that's like some next level right there. Here's the second floor. So this is what I was kind of talking about with Chris. When you see it like this, it kind of looks a little bit plain. Yes. Gotta admit that. You can see underneath here, where it connects here to the wires, all hidden again. There's like a connector here to make sure it connects that spinning part that we saw earlier. And then you even have like stuff you're never even gonna see, man. The pipes up here, this design here. There's electric, like a light inside this piece. So the light is just being affected by the travel of the plastic. Here you got like a holographic looking TV screen with the weather right there. And you got this box that's connected to the vending machine down there. Let's just appreciate this because this thing is so easy to assemble. It's so easy to move up and down. I thought things would break off, but it has not. All right, the second floor is back on so we can get the power inside. So let me just open the back here and go like that. Boom, this is the apartment floor. So we look at this wall first. This right here is the bed area, I guess. These pipes don't light up. But you got like books up here and a picture frame with a cyberpunk thing going on. Back there is the toilet, Chris.
Oh, yes.
The see-through toilet.
Oh.
You can sit down on the toilet and you can enjoy my fun hole through the window.
So fun.
So nice. But yeah, that's crazy, man. That's a small single light to fit inside that. You can see the wires for sure. And you can see here, I didn't even have mine in perfectly. It's like a sticker sheet. As long as it sits there, you can connect it to the next floor. Just to show you here, right, it is plain. You can put your characters here. This door slides open. So nice sliding door right there. I like that. And actually, right by the staircase, if I slide it like this, there's a little bit more control panel. Let's see if I can just pull this off for you so you can see it more without having to take off each floor. Oh, you can start to see like, yeah, that right there looks like the electrical box. It's the small little details like that. It's like really good, man. So easy and fun to just kind of rip things apart. And I love how this all kind of just fits together like so. Really easy and fast to put together. Now, Chris, check out this desk. This is like a matrix where the guy sits down and does all the matrix stuff, like all the printed pieces there like that. Or like that. Even the computer screen. What is the computer screen? It looks like someone on the street or something. That's a security camera somewhere on the outside looking at this vending machine, man. That's a really well designed print right there. They really thought this thing out, man. But a lot of detail there. You even have the keyboard, and look at that. You got more screens over here. You got this thing there. What is that? Oh, headphones and a chair there to put your figure. Yeah, it is a little bit cramped, but it's nice that this can open up there so you can kind of see a little bit more, or you know, if you want to show your friends, look, check that out. The chair is really close to that sliding door, so it's still a little bit cramped, right? I just wish it was bigger.
Yeah.
You know, damn it, man. But it's still like really well thought out. Okay, this is the 3rd floor. So as I mentioned, the sign is supposed to be downwards, but if you want to keep it flat like this on the table, you could. And you can see that it's more studded, it's not tiled. It's totally fine, man. The lighting makes up for it. There's a bench over there, the trees over there. There's not too much going on outside here. You got the water tank, or I think this is a water tank, man. And some display. I don't know what those displays are. This one's actually really hard to get in. Super tall, man. I like behind the bench that you have these 2 window designs. I thought that was actually really cool, man. The crazy thing is, which is kind of hidden, but it's just like a design thing. Like over here, it looks futuristic, right? But if I pull this off like that, it has this piece here, Chris. And it kind of pulls out like it's not supposed to. Or here, I'll just slide it out here like this. I thought this was like a functional piece or something. It was like, oh, it's just for looks, man. You just put it here and it just hides. This is what I mean. Like, there's so many little things that hide on the set that you're not gonna really notice. But I like that. I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy, right? You got this tree over here. The tree, not my favorite. You know, I'm just not a fan of how they put this piece here, putting it into a snot. Just doesn't feel right to me. And Chris, this is the whip piece. It's wrapping around the branch, man. You actually stretch it and wrap it around. Thought that was a really good idea. And you can actually see more wires kind of on the inside. If I tilt it up, you can see over here, like where the wires are kind of slightly exposed. Ooh, push the sign. We saw this one already, where we thought the hamburger is intentionally upside down. Oh, the branch is getting caught. Chris, what do you think of this sign?
So good.
Oasis apartment. Have you felt this? Like, feel this. I'll pull it off for you.
Yeah.
Here, hold this and just feel the quality and let me know what you think. You think it's not cheap, right?
Yeah, pretty good. Shit. So thin too.
Yeah, dude,
good.
this is pretty
So
insane,
you
man.
Put the sticker?
No sticker, man.
I mean, the black thing is the LED.
Yeah. It's built it like this. It just comes in the bag like that.
Also good.
Yeah, so everything's like really easy. You guys don't have to worry about like putting anything together. It's just the wires. Don't feel intimidated, man. It's like, if I can do it, you can do it. If I open this door, there's nothing on the back here, but you can see this is kind of like very small 2 floors. It is all tiled on the inside. Oh, Chris is just reminding me, like, maybe they're just building all motorcycles. The whole building is all full of just motorcycles. So this looks like a mechanic's table with the motorcycle parts on there, the sign, or they're building AI robots. Dude, amazing. Printed. Yes, there's no excuse, man, because I'm building another set right now that has too many stickers. But yeah, appreciate that. And just be like, dude, damn it, Funwhole, what are you guys doing? Behind the work table, they put like a display thing here. You can turn those, man. I put my finger on the other side. You can see a little bit turning, right? Look. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, man. Can you see it from this side? Oh, yeah, it's just like a decoration thing on this side. I don't know. That's pretty good. Okay, there's that piece in the display window. I don't know what it is. It's like a battle axe on top of a motorbike piece or something, right? A little sofa there. And I guess that this is a ladder to go to the upper floor. The upper floor, let's check it out. You just got a bed, one simple, very simple yellow bed with another LED light there and another little motorcycle looking piece on a display. So that's it for the interior. Chris, I just wish it was bigger. Finally, you got the rooftop here. Chris, I really like this rooftop for being so simple. You got like vents down here. I like the design of this pipe that's going all the way around to this maybe air conditioning machine there. And I actually really like the tower. Those are all printed pieces there. And even the little radar, that piece right there, the antenna, it's like how it's connected to each other. There's one single light there. If I flip this thing upside down, there's the connector for it. And it's just even something so small has so much stuff going on. Once again, we gotta find the connector. We gotta look here. Oh, where does it go? I have to look like this. There you go. You can see the red light is on there. That's it for that, the power of that one, you know? Bang. The Oasis apartment. All right, here's all the guys on the set. Looks fine to me, man. Just have some fun and just show you what they look like on each part of the floor. Here's the first 4 guys. You know, one's at the vending machine, gotta buy his drink. The one that's gonna be on the security camera. put the girl there by the sewer plate thingy. And we got the chef back there, ready to cook up some fries. And you got the guy inside the garage there. You'll probably need tweezers to get him in there, but they look perfectly fine. Okay, you got 3 guys there, the chef from his store downstairs, just hanging out. Got the guy trying to go into the apartment right there. And finally, you got that guy on the right, on the platform there. Spacing, everything looks really well done, but the inside of the apartment, oh, it's a little bit tight in that toilet. I think I could sit them down a little bit better, but I gotta take off walls to do it. There's that guy there, just hanging out. And then we got the lady on the computer over here. If I move the screen out of the way like that, you can see her sitting down there. I felt the characters were a little bit hard to sit, it's like totally still, but they can fit. That's the most important part, that they can fit. So I'll put pink-haired girl there, which looks fine, man. There's plenty of room on the balcony part. And the old man looking over. What's he doing? Looking and appreciating his design. Maybe this is the designer of the place. You want more of these? Tell Funwhole we need more. There the guys are in the apartment. The top one is very tight, but at least you can get the girl on the bed. She's ready. She's like, Mr. Mechanic, I'm ready for you to come to sleep. And you can see the mechanic there with just enough room. You probably put like 3 guys there, but really tight. Maybe this is the landlord on the top of the roof going, yo, I own this apartment. You can buy it too. So I think the figures look totally fine in the set. Boom! Funwhole! 10 out of 10. Yes, I'm gonna give this one a perfect score in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Every city deserves this. Even if you have regular modulars, you come and you see this cyberpunky looking thing. Awesome. Go get it on funwhole.com or use my affiliate link. You'll get a discount. I'll give you guys a discount code. They set up a code for you guys. Yay! So you don't have to yell at me for being so expensive. Just go through them, man. They're the official guys, right? Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for Funwhole for all the support for sending this and collaborating. We'll do more collaborations, right? Okay. Smell that. Let's get out of here. Let's work on some more Funwhole videos. Chris, we're gonna go now and play with my Funwhole.
Oh, let's go.
Until next time, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This channel needs a lot more love, man. Come on, let's do this. Until next time, brick me up.